What's up everyone, it's Slippy318 and this is part 4 of my Castle Crashers Let's Play. One thing I didn't show in the last episode is if you press X, you'll teleport back to the home castle level. And yeah, that's what it says in the bottom left corner by that X icon. And in the middle it says the level name, and on the right it says press Y for the stats. That's not really important though, I don't think. I don't think it's a problem that I cut that out. But, yeah. Not that I cut it out, but the camera cuts it off. But anyway, this is Lava World. This is one of the longest levels in the game. It's one of the ship item levels. The overworld in this game is divided into two halves. One on each side of a river. And you need a compass, a wheel, and a telescope to set sail across the river. Now, I didn't show myself getting the compass, but the compass is normally in the blacksmith level, right to the left of the blacksmith. So, like I said, right now I'm trying to get the steering wheel. It's at the end of this level. Ah, lava plumes. Those things are annoying. Anyway, these guys right here, these fire demons, they're kind of like an in-between weight. They're not light and they're not heavy. You can juggle them for a little bit. These guys are really good for practicing your combos on for arena mode online. If you want to practice in single player with that. Because the weight of these guys is very similar to the weight of a player when playing online. Also, coincidentally, the Fire Demon is the character that I use online. Will you die, sir? The dildo is stronger than the pitchfork. So these guys are probably one of the smarter enemies. They're more evasive than your average enemy, and they definitely jump around a lot more and use their magic a lot. So watch out for that, because these guys do a lot of damage. And I watched back those first 3 episodes that I recorded, and wow, I really did make this game look easy. Because for a lot of people, insane mode's pretty challenging. But I'm not saying I'm like an amazing player, but just the way I have played it so far has made it look like it's easy. It kind of is if you learn the game, but it's kind of not. I'm definitely going to have trouble on the Necromancer. You'll see that later on. At least, I think I will. I hope not. Check this out right here. Volcano Town. No active volcanoes. Yay, they're so happy. Yeah, that sounds very safe. That sounds like a name of a town with no active volcanoes. Volcano Town. Oh, and look, everyone's dead. This guy's up on his roof trying to escape the lava before it devours him alive. That would be a terrible way to die, being engulfed in lava and turned to magma, or turned to stone from the magma. Like your body gets melted in with the molten rock. That would be horrible. No, See, yep, spamming those fireballs. That's what I'm talking about right there. Die. Die, sir. pretty tired right now. I went on a jog right before I started recording this. I don't know if that's a very good idea, but I'm doing it anyway, 'cause YOLO. No, I'm kidding. I hate that phrase. It's not even true. You live every day. You only die once. And YOLO isn't even a motto. It's an excuse, and it can be used for literally everything. So it's pretty much one of the dumbest mottos I've ever heard. Look at this guy right here. He was climbing up a tree. No, I can make it. Some monies right here. Definitely need that. There, right there, that guy with the bat wings, that's the necromancer. Yeah, I can fly too, buddy. I don't need wings. Alright, these skeletons right here, they are very powerful. It depends on what pet you have and what weapon you have, how much damage they'll do, but they'll do about 300 or 400 damage on you. So, ow. Oh, it was less than 300 with that hit. I guess my, my dildo sword adds a lot of defense. But yeah, they're one of the strongest enemies, but luckily they're very easy to juggle. They're very light, so I'm getting them all in a juggle right here. Yeah, this is how I do. This is how we do it. And they should be all dead now. Oh, spoke too soon. Now they're dead. They dropped tons of food, wow. I don't think my bird even picked up one. Silence. Awkward silence, because I don't know what to talk about. I know I talked about it in my Resident Evil 4 Let's Play, but I'm so excited for that Wind Waker HD. It's gonna be sweet! And I'm really excited for that new Dragon Ball Z movie, which I just realized is a few weeks away. Yeah, because it's almost March right now. It's like what's the date today? Yeah, it's February 28th. Okay, so it's yeah, it's pretty close. I don't know what the exact date it's coming out is, but I'm definitely going to be seeing that as soon as I can. Oh, one thing I never mentioned about this game is the more players you have playing with you, the more enemies will be on screen. That's how it is with a lot of side-scrolling beat-em-ups like this. Because you gotta make it a little more challenging. If you just have 4 players fighting the 1-player amount of enemies, it gets pretty easy. So, definitely a good idea on the developer's part, adding extra enemies. Combos. Yeah, there we go. Kill this guy. Should be almost dead. And, okay. Get the sandwiches ready, because this boss right here is a living volcano, and he can only be hurt when you're in beefy mode, once you use the sandwich. But this is one of the bosses that's unchanged on insane mode. He has the exact same amount of health on insane as he does on normal. So, it only takes 2 sandwiches to take him out. Which is kind of disappointing. But for this boss, it kind of makes sense because he's pretty simple. I mean, he doesn't attack you. So, it's not really a challenge. And it would just be, you know, prolonging the fight, making it really boring if they added more health to him. So, for this guy, it makes sense. And he just has a sliver of health left. So I had to kill one of these guys. All the fire demons in the area right here will drop sandwiches when you kill them. Same with the fire demons that spawned over by that door that I had to use a sandwich to break down. So, I mean, if you're cheap and you don't want to buy sandwiches at a shop, then you can just, you know, farm sandwiches off of the fire demons in either of those spots. Ow. Giant dragon. Who has a sock dragon on his tail that will try to crush you, and it throws boulders down at you. At least I think that's its tail that has that sock on it. I don't know. This dragon right here, there's actually a downloadable pet version of him, so you can have a little tiny miniature version of this guy. He shoots fireballs at enemies once in a while, but it's very rare. Honestly, I think the pets that attack enemies are completely useless because they barely ever shoot anything. They barely ever do what they're supposed to do, and when they do, they don't do much damage. So there's not really any point in using one of those pets unless you like the look of it. Better use a potion right here, just to be on the safe side. Normally, when I'm playing off-screen, when I'm not recording, I try to use as few potions as possible. So I'll cut it very close. I'll wait till I have just a little sliver of health left before I potion. Before I pot. Do you even pot, bro? Alright, let's go. Can I juggle in the volcano? No, I can't. If you do the air combo over the door that lets you go through there, then you can kind of clip through the side of the volcano and get through there before the door opens. Yep, that's right, the Cyclops is revived. So we're gonna have to fight him again later at one point. But for now, let's go to the second level where a ship piece is. This is the Industrial Castle. It has the telescope. And before I go in there, I just want to say there's a hidden weapon behind that bush. And that's actually a good spot for drop trading, because, like, if you're playing with a friend online that has a weapon you want, or wants a weapon you have, and you guys want to, like, somebody wants to give someone else a weapon, they can get the weapon they want out of the frog, and then pick up a weapon off the ground, swap it, and drop the one they have, and then the other person can pick it up. So that's a very good way to get all the weapons in the game. Just play with somebody that has the weapons you want and drop trade with them. My cats are fighting in the other room. I hope they don't wake my parents up. Anyway, like I said, this is the Industrial Castle. We're fighting the industrialist and the fencer right now. So, I'm killing my own kind. What do you call that? Regicide? Something like that. I know they had an achievement with that name in Portal. Right? Was it Regicide? I don't know, something like that. I have to use a potion already? Are you kidding me? Oh wait, no I don't. No I don't. Holy crap! Oh! I almost died. That was close. I had like no health. I had 0 health. Okay, these things right here, you can guard against these with your shield. Or you can just fly over them. Right here is a little crusher segment. But that's not too hard to get through without getting hit. It's pretty easy. Come on. Elevators! You gotta have an elevator part in a beat 'em up. That's pretty much a given. It's become one of the cliche things in this genre of game to do. Have a elevator section. Oh. I had them all in the juggle for a second there. Okay, they should be dead. Almost. I'm gonna make sure that one guy I picked up at the end dies. Okay, they should be all dead now. Nope. He almost was, though. See, I'm a pretty good judge at judging when they're dead. I'm a judge at judging. Yeah, that's right. Being very redundant with a lot of the things I'm saying tonight. Okay. Now that that's done, we have a couple more waves of enemies, and then we'll get to fight the boss. And I'm trying to keep an eye on my camera so that I don't hit 20 minutes. I don't think I'll be able to finish this stage before it hits 20. So I'll have to pause. Again. But I couldn't just do one level in the video. Okay. Super Punch. Super Punch and Drill. Jeez, man, you're still alive? This was a triumph. Die. Alright, okay. And this guy right here, this is big green guy, he's the Brute. And there actually is a non-beefy version of him. You can play as him. But you only see him twice in the actual story mode, and he's beefy both times. Which is kind of weird. So, if you're trying to get the weapon that he drops, it's gonna be very difficult to get it from a drop. You're most likely gonna have to just unlock him and play as him to get the weapon. Probably should take out these little guys first. They're getting in the way of my arrow spams. Honestly, this is probably the best way to take out this guy. Just spam him with arrows. It's still slow, but I really can't think of much of a better way to do it. Holy crap. So how have you guys been? Have you seen any good movies lately? I haven't. I'm not much of a movie watcher. There's so many movies that I haven't seen. I have like a big long list of movies that my coworkers recommended to me that I need to watch. Like, just name just about any classic comedy movie and probably haven't seen it. I have a weird taste in movies. I like the Saw movies, and I like the Twilight series. What else do I like? The George A. Romero zombie series, and yeah, that's about it as far as movies. And a few random ones here and there. Step Brothers is one of my favorite movies. Okay, this right here. Boomerang. Oop. My bad. Boomerang. Okay, you see that? It looks like there's only a few ones, but if you look closely, it's a huge... It's a really fast stream of ones. That boomerang is hitting the electric thing extremely fast. You get a lot of experience from doing that. That's one of the best ways to level up, in my opinion. But I don't need it since I'm level 99. And I definitely didn't pause the game when the video hit 20, so there's definitely going to be a skip in the video. I am sorry. I looked at it like 30 minutes before it hit 20, too. 30 minutes, 30 seconds. So basically, there's just these electric things, and then it alternates between the hand that attacks you and this gun. And the gun has a fire mode, an ice mode, and an electricity mode, and a poison mode. Just like the 4 main knights in this game. Electric, poison, ice, and fire. So, yeah, same kind of theme with that. Once again, my saws make short work of this boss. Even though this hand is off screen, I still can hit him with my saws. Okay. Awesome. Now that that one's dead, I can just focus on the hand. Speaking of the Saw movies earlier, me sawing a hand reminds me of Saw 5, the ending of it, where they cut their arm in half long ways. Ow. Yeah. I'm not one to react to gross stuff very often, but I don't know. Things involving hands and arms being mutilated is, I don't know. It's really gross to me. It makes me cringe. That scene definitely grossed me out a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say grossed me out, but I was kind of like, oh, that would hurt so bad. But that was like the only part in the entire series. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. It was the only part in that movie that made me cringe. The rack trap in Saw 3, where they twisted that guy's arms and legs around, and then his neck. That looked pretty painful. And the fishhook trap in Saw 7 definitely looked very painful. But yeah, stuff involving hands, I don't know why. That just bugs me. Even in House of Wax, when that girl stuck her finger through the grate and the guy like cut part of it off with the pliers or whatever, I cringed a little bit at that. I definitely do not like hand mutilation at all. Anyway, it's getting to about the time to end this. I only did 2 levels, but that's enough for right now. Next time, I'm going to set sail. So until then, I'll see you guys later, and hope you're having a great day.